I'm Heloisa Candello from IBM Research, and today I'm presenting the work Unveiling Practice of Customer Service Content Curators of Conversational Agents. I did this work with Claudio, Pinhanez, Michael Muller, and Mairieli, Wessel. Conversational interfaces require two types of curation: tech curation by data science workers, and content curation by domain experts. Recent years have seen the possibilities for content curators to instruct conversational machines in the customer service domain, for example, in the area of machine teaching. The activities of curating specialized data are time-consuming. These activities have a learning curve for the domain experts, and they rely on collaborators beyond the domain experts. In this context, our two research questions are: how do curators articulate their work using strategies that are not previously supported by the conversational platforms? How do actors coordinate and integrate their individual and collaborative activities by means of such conversational platforms? We present and unveil practices extracted from 11 semi-structured interviews and 4 design workshops with experts in banking, technical support, human resources, telecommunications, and automotive sectors. First, we investigated the articulation work of the content curators in training conversational machines. Second, we inspect the curatorial and collaboration strategies they use, which are not afforded by current conversational platforms. The studies were transcribed by two of the authors of this paper, and we applied the thematic analysis, building from descriptive codes to themes. From both studies, we identified the main practice of curators in a frequent case scenario of resolving user intents not correctly recognized by the conversational systems. So we have 3 main themes: codependence work mechanisms of curators, cooperation and collaboration mechanisms, management of information spaces and technologies. Answering our 2 research questions: how do curators articulate their work using strategies that are not previously supported by the conversational platforms? We can highlight one of the findings that is content curators collaborate and cooperate with product owners, managers, and tech curators. However, unlike the more immediate and direct interaction concepts of interactive machine teaching, content curators were generally prevented from directly teaching the components of the system. Second question: how do actors coordinate and integrate their individual and collaborative activities by means of such conversational platforms? We can see building and maintaining a conversational system requires teamwork. The strategies identified in our interviews and workshops show that conversational platforms should work as a hub of tools and resources, a convergence point to facilitate curators' work and validations. We draw the design implications and possibilities to support individual and collaboration curating practices. Design implication 1. We identified a lack of direct access for curators in conversation platforms. Design implication 2. There are several tools that complement each other to perform the curation tasks. Synchronization of tools and actions in one place would save time and work on producing documents and material, spreadsheets to send updates by mail, for example. Design implication 3. There is a need to support multi-user collaboration and to provide notifications with a summary of updates and tasks to be done. Transparency of update and validation actions are time consuming and affect productivity to have the corpora updated for the final user faster. Content curators would be able, in the design implication 4, content curators would be able to work more effectively if the support technology could unveil the content that the chatbot knows in a friendly and easy way. Design implication 5. Conversational technology should include features and algorithms to track the semantics and not only the syntactic elements of user questions. AI systems can provide cooperation to the tasks, facilitating semantic search. Design implication 6. There is a challenge to support and synchronize similar updates in different languages. Content curators need to overview where specific content or topics are available in the chatbot corpus in different languages so that they can easily find where to update a topic. Design implication 7. Tools should support and synchronize the patterns created to organize the work mechanisms. For example, tools should include a predefined interface to ensure consistency and help search for content in the conversational platform. We see this paper as a preliminary work to understand the practices and the needs of the content curators of conversational systems. We believe that we have made the following contributions. We unveiled nuances in the everyday work practices of content curators, which are often invisible to their colleagues in other team roles. We showed how content curators make strategic use of informal tools and work practices to bring selected aspects of their articulation work into visibility to their more technical colleagues. We developed 7 recommendations for change in supporting technologies and practices, as well as research questions for future work. Thank you so much, and please, for further details, check out our paper.